The Iron Fist. Defy Divinity. The Iron Fist Manifesto. Once, long ago, we, the lost, believed in the gods of these realms. We accepted them as our own and worshipped their divinity for millennia. But then, the gods betrayed us, and we came to realize we were insignificant in their eyes. The gods thought us to be nothing more than pawns, playthings for their amusement. With the illusion broken, we sought to prove them wrong. We took matters into our own hands, and did what we could to bring them down from power. We usurped the gods and drove them into the shadows. Our mission. We are the Iron Fist, and it is our sworn duty to liberate humanity from the oppression of gods, so that we may claim these realms as our own. A place as godless as the Backrooms should not be home to any divine being. Any being presenting itself as a so-called god is not to be trusted nor followed, and will be swiftly eradicated. Those who lay claim of divinity are false idols, not to be placed on pedestals, but to be torn down. Avatars, numens, emblems, archetypes, whatever they are known as, they must be dethroned from their godlike position, must be stripped of their significant power, and must be put to the sword. None of these false idols are to be trusted, as all have the potential to abuse their power, and lack of remorse for humanity. For centuries, we have remained hidden after our uprising, for we had successfully dismantled the powers that were. But now is the time for us to re-emerge, for the gods threaten us once again with the possibility of their reunion. The 5 Fingers. Like a true fist, we only need 5 fingers to deal a devastating blow. Each sect of our righteous order specializes in their own craft, which collectively contribute to our one true goal, eliminating the gods. Saturn. Premier. Nathaniel Gunner. The spearhead of the order, residing as its governing body. It consists solely of the premiers of each finger, who collectively advise and coordinate the subordinate sects. Mars. Premier. Amadeus Ludwig Steele. Our fiercest warriors and bravest souls. They are the soldiers of this order, willing to lay down their lives in the war against false divinity. Once they had the weakness of honor against monsters. Now they are enlightened to the truth of warfare. Kill or be killed. Jupiter. Premier. Abdias Podhotzer. Those who accumulate knowledge. Once, their purpose was to reform beings to relinquish false godhood. Now, they gather intelligence on our targets, whether by research or by espionage. They learn all they can in order to locate our targets, and pinpoint their plan's weakness so that we may exploit them. Soul. Premier. Callium Andrews. The creators of our tools and weapons. Once they were craftsmen and smiths, melting iron to forge each god-killing weapon as an elegant yet deadly work of art. Now they are skilled engineers of advanced technology, further refining the capability of eliminating our threats. Mercury. Premier. Joan Ortega. Assassins who dare venture into the domain of the enemy, infiltrating it to silently strike a killing blow. They are deployed when direct confrontation is ill-advised. Once, their goal was to eliminate all gods identified as threats who mistreated humanity. Now their goal is to eliminate all gods, for every god is a threat. Relations. Allies. Backrooms Robotics. Their technological innovations prove the might of man over God. Their wealth of knowledge and resources have allowed them to offer services we have benefited greatly from. The UEC. They fight for a noble cause, ridding these realms of blight and ensuring safety for humans. Neutral. The Meg. They refuse to aid our cause, though their goals are admirable and their interests remain in man. Enemies: the Cygnus Order, distributors of the librarian's poisonous lies. The Eyes of Argos, hypocrites who persecute in the name of a blind judge. Order Elysian, vicious warmongers who seek nothing but the spread of bloodshed. The Reverence, barbarians who wish to regress to the time of the gods' tyrannical regime. Casualties. Recorded herein are the names of all so-called gods that we have put down over the course of our history. Lilith, pierced by the sphere of Kushim. Kayan, the god of Groyots, struck by the arrow of Zebahir. The Gatekeeper, also known as the Keymaster, poisoned by the Chalice of Alexander. The Blue Knight on level 28, beheaded by the blade of Amadeus. The Conductor, dissolved by the hand of Al-Jihadra. Koran of level 73, impaled on the pike of Aya. Xanto, the dearest creation of man and machine, disabled by the tools of Kalium. The Warrior of level 139, eviscerated by the axe of David. Polaris, terminated by the cannon of Robert the Starslayer. Kayan, the god of Groyots, struck by the arrow of Zebahir. The Gatekeeper, also known as the Keymaster, poisoned by the Chalice of Alexander. The Blue Knight on level 28, beheaded by the blade of Amadeus. The Conductor, dissolved by the hand of Al-Jihadra. Koran of level 73, impaled on the pike of Aya. Xanto, the dearest creation of man and machine, disabled by the tools of Kalium. The Warrior of level 139, eviscerated by the axe of David. Polaris, terminated by the cannon of Robert the Starslayer.